Okay, let's do this. Hit pause right here and go ahead and grab the cleaning supplies that came with your machine. That's the cleaning cartridge, the small red rubber stopper, the cleaning tank, which is either white or green depending upon your purchase date, and lastly, the citric acid cleaning powder packets that came with your machine or the container of it. Also, don't forget to pour yourself up some water to drink because you might get thirsty. Your machine will be cleaning for 3 hours. This is why I like to clean mine at night. Now, your machine actually has the cleaning instructions inside. Now, let me show you how to find that. You do this by selecting the settings at the bottom, then select the cleaning option, and it asks you if you want the instructions. When you do this a time or two, you are not going to need the instructions. It is so easy, but today we are going to go ahead and select yes. The directions here say to pour 2 packets of the cleaning powder into the cleaning tank, fill with 400 milliliters of water and mix thoroughly. I'm going to make this really easy for you because eventually you'll run out of the packets and you'll purchase the container of the cleaning powder. So 2 packets of the cleaning powder equals 4 tablespoons of the cleaning powder. Then get whichever e-cleaning tank you have, the green one or the white one, depending on your time of purchase. And let me show you how to remove the cap on this one. You simply open it by twisting it right here, like this, and then pulling, and it literally just pops right off. Now add in the 4 tablespoons of cleaning powder or the 2 cleaning powder packets. Then you want to add the water. It says 300 milliliters. Just fill it up to almost the top, and once you have that water and the citric acid in there, put that cap back on, and you want to mix it up by shaking it. This is the perfect time for a dance party. Okay, once your dance party is over, then you are going to press OK, and let's go ahead and move on to the next step. Then it says to insert the cleaning tank. We are going to remove this panel right here on the bottom of the machine, and there are 2 tabs you can feel on each side, and you're going to slightly squeeze them and pull gently towards you, and this panel comes off really easily. This is where that tank is at. So then you're just going to take out that electrolysis enhancer tank. It just literally slides right out. And this has that salt water in it that you make your strong waters with your machine. And you're just going to put that tank to the side, and you're going to put in the cleaning tank in its place, the green one or the white one, and just push it all the way in. And once that's in, you want to replace that cover by lining it up on the sides and then just pushing it right in. It looks like if you have the green cleaning tank. The next step that it gives us is to remove the filter and install the cleaning cartridge. Let me show you how to remove the filter. I'm going to move my flex hose to the other side. Then to remove the panel over the filter, it's very simple. There is an up tab on the side right here, and you just push this panel up and it very easily just comes off. And this is how you access your filter. So to take this filter off, you're going to use this tab right here, and it says open and close. And this is super easy. Just hold on to this tab and just slide it towards the open arrow to the left. This comes off now. It's a half circle plastic piece, and now you can take your filter out. Now, when you take out your filter, a very common thing that happens, there's little gaskets that go around this part of your filter, and they get left inside the machine when you take the filter out. So just double check this, and if they came out, just take them out of the machine and put those back around those parts on the filter. What I like to do with my filter when it's cleaning is I like to put it in a Ziploc bag or cover it and keep it in the fridge. That way I know it's protected, and I know no one is going to spill something in it. I've got kids, I've got a big family. It gets crazy in my kitchen sometimes, and I know that my filter is going to be safe in my fridge and give me nice, cold, clean water whenever I am done with my machine cleaning. Okay, now that that filter's in the fridge, now it's time to put that cleaning cartridge in. And just make sure that the cartridge has these gaskets on it, just like the filter, and put it just right where the filter was. Then take this half circle piece and secure it by lining it up right here in the front. And if you need to, you can push down on the cleaning cartridge and then just slide it over to the right, securing it into place. Next step, press OK, and let's go ahead and move on to the next step. We're almost done. Now it tells us to put the cap on the secondary hose, and this is the small little red rubber stopper that came with your machine, and this is the secondary hose, the one on the bottom of your machine. Take the cap, and using the smallest side, you're just going to push it onto the bottom of the hose. To touch OK, and it says press start to begin cleaning. So once I press that start button, the screen is going to change to say cleaning in progress with a countdown from 3 hours. If the machine goes blank at all during the cleaning process and you're curious how much time is left, you can just tap the screen and it will give you an update. Personally, I like to clean my machine overnight, as I mentioned before. And I know that it's longer than 3 hours, but it is totally fine to do that. Now, while your machine is cleaning, I also like to add a sticky note that says, cleaning in progress, don't drink, so that people don't drink the citric acid water. Now, it's not going to harm them if they accidentally do, but it seriously would taste really gross, so I don't recommend. Now, when your machine is cleaning, it is pulling up the citric acid up through the machine, and it will slowly drip out of the top. And while this process is happening, as that citric acid passes slowly over the plates, it is cleaning the mineralization that can build up. If your machine is not cleaned regularly, this can affect the strength of your water, the taste of your water, and those healing properties of your water. So this is a really important thing to do on a regular basis. Also, when your machine is done, it's going to walk you through the steps of how to put your machine back together. And I'm just gonna walk you through those really quickly. The first step will be to run the water to flush the citric acid out of the machine. It will even have a countdown to tell you how long to run the water. Then the machine will prompt you in reverse steps, and I'll show you how easy this is. We are going to take the cleaning cartridge out and put the filter back in. So we're going to slide this to the left and then remove this half circle piece, pull up on the cartridge, remembering that when you take this off that you want to make sure those black gaskets are still in place and not left inside the machine. Next up is grab that filter from wherever you decided to keep it and put it in the filter back in place. Now take that half ring that secures it, place it in the front of the filter. And I find it helpful to push my filter down on the top a little bit, seems to make it a little easier, and then just slide it over to the right, securing it into place. Next step, we got to get that saltwater tank inside. Just remove that panel the same way that you took it off before and take out that cleaning tank and put back in that electrolysis enhancer saltwater tank in there. Also, don't forget to take that red rubber stopper off as well and put that filter cover back on too, and your machine is ready to go. Now your machine is nice and clean and ready to make you the best tasting, healthiest, yummiest water ever.